If you haven't seen episode 1, 2, 3, and 4, it would make more sense if you do before watching this one, though I don't really care. Nat, the AI, is watching videos of herself. Let me say that again. Nat, the AI, is watching videos of herself. Yeah, I don't need to explain this further. She gets grappled right into a truck. Then we get some Better Call Saul-esque shots while Riri and the TikTok girl are talking about some demon or something. Then we see the Trent twins enter, so you know what's about to happen. But unlike the 15 trained guards, this 110-pound untrained girl beats the dog shit out of the Trent twins and ends up outsmarting them in the end. Then in comes the painter, and she says she has to make it quick because she has a date or something, but then just 3 seconds later she just gets blasted by Riri. The suit breaks through the truck and goes up to Riri and
What the fuck, y'all? God damn! God damn!
She gets in her suit and just shoots up in the sky, but it must have been thundering or something because like a mile up she just gets struck by lightning, which actually turns out to be Electro from Spider-Man. He roughs her up a little bit, but just decides to spare her, I guess. Maybe because they were on street Black Lives Matter? I don't know, just a guess. For the next like 10 minutes, she just goes through a roller coaster of emotions of like, I want to quit, I don't want to quit, I want to quit, I don't want to quit. And she just decides to quit and she moves to Albania. Under a different name and becomes a coke dealer. A cock dealer. Little Red asks them, are you sure you killed her? Pinky promise? Are you really sure? And they all just say, Then we get a montage of her building her suit again from her dad's old car that he gave her but she sold, but her mom bought back and gave it to her. Yeah, dude. It's basically this movie.
Fuck no!
Electro is about to zap the living daylight out of her neighbor, but we see that he's all out of juice. And we see that his brain got Trojaned by Little Red. So Little Red and Electro, who is controlled by Little Red, now go and just start killing some random people in a villa. We find out that the boss of that house, basically, is Little Red's dad, and he just has the most retarded reason why he left them and kicked them out of the house. He legit says, listen fam, you were 12 and a little bit of a rascal, so it's just better if we just cut our losses.
So I thought it would be better for both of us to cut our losses and move on.
Cut our losses. That's what they came up with. They're like, this dad bad. Dad say cut loss. Little Red tells his dad to basically just sign all of his belongings to him, but not in this mastermind kind of a way of like, oh, I got the upper hand or something. He says, sign here or I'm gonna kill you. That's it. That's the antagonist of this show. He's so 2D, maybe even 1D, I don't know. Then we go back to Riri's fully built suit, but she wants a little extra pizzazz on it, so she uses the piece of cloth she took from Hood, but it turns out that the turbo diesel was taking too much space on the 265 gigabyte NVMe, so AI Nat gets overwritten and just goes bye-bye, I guess. And that's about it. That wraps up episode 5. If you're watching this close to the upload, you might have to wait a bit for the next episode. If not, then you can click on the right of your screen. Or you can click on the left of the screen to watch episode 4. But you already watched episode 4, right? Right?
That's a hot pile of garbage. Trash, and you know it.